Alright, and we're live. Alright, get this show on the road. Oxygen not included. I picked this game up a few days ago. Or really more like yesterday. But just figured, maybe a little something to start picking up a pace with these streams. I recently bought a new microphone, so I've been interested to put that to the test. Let's see, we have Abe, Rowan, Frankie. Garbage. Oh, that's not too bad. Pacifist. Joshua is a god. Rowan, shuffle. No. Nisbet. Oh, no. Alright. Suppose. Oh. Really, all of this just kind of affects, like, I guess, more so. I don't know really how to put this. I want to get a good set. Oh, I don't want a loud sleeper, though. No, that's not too good. This seems kind of like a jack of all trades, minus that loud sleeper trait. Flatulent isn't too bad. That's a, quick learner. That's actually pretty good. Anemic. Has trouble keeping up with the others. Good digging and all that, but I'm sure that we can get something better. Had to be a loud sleeper, didn't you? Damn. I really don't want to eat a loud sleeper because it kind of creates an issue more so with actually setting up your colony's bed system. Because everybody wakes up in the middle of the night when some jackass is snoring loudly. Most of the time it's always the person who sleeps dead in the middle so they can wake up as many people as humanly possible. Ugly crier. Binge eater. You know what? I don't want to get a binge eater stress response. I feel like that's a bit too much. Vomiter isn't bad. What I'm looking for right now is someone with good learning. Mole hands. That's cool. You know what? Let me see. Tinkering determines how adeptly a duplicate. That is, you know what? That's pretty good. No, not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Well, honestly, that's kind of a jack of all trades. Let's see. That's really good. Now that is what I'm looking for. I don't give a shit if you can't cook. You're a learner. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Ultra Utopia. Fuck yes, we're the Ultra Utopia. Absolutely, let's be the Ultra Utopia. How could anyone possibly not want to be the Ultimate Utopia or whatever the fuck we are? The Ultra Utopia, yeah. That is the best name I could possibly imagine a colony to ever have. Dude, if I had a fucking colony to live in and they're like, yeah, it's gonna be called the Ultra Utopia, we could be dying of starvation, but so long as no one on the outside knew about that, you can bet your ass I'd be living in the Ultra Utopia. We can't go into that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I want certain things to take priority over certain other aspects. of this. We can go over there eventually. We just we need to make sure that we have enough oxygen per se to, you know, not die, because the whole gimmick of the game is that Bondi did not come with oxygen. So kind of doing our best. We're gonna set an outhouse over here because for some reason everybody loves to piss themselves, sometimes even into their water supplies. Oxygen, we definitely need to set that up, but more importantly at the moment, we just need to go ahead and make, like, I suppose just flat land, really. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Speed things up a bit. Another thing is we're gonna immediately get to work on station. Actually, you know what? We can dig over here because technically we're not gonna be bothered by the volume. Wow, we are surrounded by a lot of water, which is not necessarily a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like the vacuum isn't gonna do anything too bad to us. It's not like it's gonna kill us immediately or anything. See, look, it's just. Oh, look, yeah, oxygen immediately filled. Let's see. Yeah, it's barely breathable. That's what matters. There is, however, a shit ton of carbon dioxide slowly being put in because we don't have any way of actually generating oxygen right now. But here in a moment, I'm sure that we will get to doing that. I'm not gonna read any of these tips because, you know, that takes the fun out of the idea of failure. So, over here, I'm gonna start setting up a power system. Do keep in mind that I suck ass at this game, so I have very basic understandings of the core mechanics. Let's see. Yeah, I want to start working on not interior decor. That's not necessary. Basic farming pretty early, just so that way we can get our our food kind of going. Because I feel like if we didn't have food, that would become the biggest issue out of every issue we can run into. I forgot to make beds. Damn it. Nah, that's alright. People have slept on the ground before. We'll put beds temporarily right here. It's good that there's some water below us. It's actually a really good thing that there's all this, like, just, I guess, raw ore around us as well as algae. It's just good to have these things. Alright, good. Alright, automatic desanitization, or automatic sanitization. Yeah, a lot of the stuff in this game is still, surprisingly enough, in early access. And that just kind of blows me away because I think it's very fascinating to find a game like this that's so, I suppose you'd say, well polished at such an early stage of its development. I mean, I certainly couldn't do it. Oh, what is this? It's a little shine bug. Question answered. Everyone is okay. Um, here we go. Alcohol, food. Yeah, everybody can eat these. Huh. Here we go. Uh, the reason I say we should work on basic farming first is so we can get, well, an algae terrarium. And what I think we should do with those is we should dig down here, and since it removes a little bit of carbon dioxide, just kind of line this with algae terrariums. Because granted, it's not exactly the best, but it would certainly be a lot better if we had oxygen coming in and carbon going out. So, what I want to do right now is while they're working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and go to base, go to storage compactor, and I'm just gonna set up 2 things of storage for now. And Ada will do that, or Ada, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's good. Priorities. They can't cook, she can't combat. Insufficient oxygen generation. Ooh, shit, that's right. You know what, actually, let's hold off on that. Just because we're not producing it doesn't mean we don't have it. Yeah, we're doing fine for now. Down here, entirely unbreathable. And all that. That stuff. Oh, I did. Yo! Oh, okay. I did not know that there was a database. This makes everything a lot better. I'm sorry, fucking exosuit? Okay, that makes sense. That's fucking amazing, though. Like, why would you not want that? Here we go. Now, I'm gonna set up just to kind of get everything out of the way. Top priority sweepage going on. So for now, we are A-okay in the department of, switch this back to a 5. We're kind of A-okay in the department of oxygen. What I'm really worried about right now is getting a food source set up, because, you know, of course, without food, you can't live, all that, but I'm also excited. Ooh, we're about to get a new person. That's good. Our colony is soon to be striving, or getting by, or honestly, probably suffocating. The few times I have played this game, I have not exactly been the wisest about my decisions, and I do not expect that to change up to this point. So, here's what's gonna happen. Everybody is going to be doing what they're told to do. Nobody's going to be going out of line. This is going to be the greatest dictatorship known to man. And I will make sure that everything gets done. There will be... First rule is there's a lot of water nearby, and based off previous experience, there will be no pissing in the water supply, as this leads to contamination, and that is fucking annoying. Alright, well, we have that. Tell you what. We got maybe 10 seconds going at 3 times the speed. Let's see here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a new one. And we can use that duplicate to get to even better work. Now, small bladder, that's a bit annoying, but also, Jesus, look at all those stats. We're going with Rowan. Come along, Rowan. There's work to be done. We are about to be officially out of oxalate, which is no good. Building entombment. These buildings are entombed and need to be dug out. Okay. That works for me. Plumbing, ventilation, interior decor. We'll get to that when we get to it. Yeah, basic farming is definitely what I'm most worried about right now because we can still make oxygen. Now would be a good time for us to let's see, once this oxalate goes away, which is now it would be a good time for us to maybe start considering oxygen and all of its breathable wonder. So what I'm thinking is we could just kind of have a bit of a power farm going on over here. Right now nothing's going to be really organized just because we're so early on that I don't feel it we should start kind of slotting things together. Oh, our research is finished. From what I understand, yes, that is good. Now the next thing we can go for is either your decoration. I don't know, honestly. I'm kind of thinking about it a bit more. I'm not really sure what we should do. Because truthfully, I don't think that anything we're doing right here is too important just yet. Personally, I want to get power regulation just so we can not advanced research. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for advanced research just because it would be nice to get that out of the way. Let's check on our oxygen. There we go. All right. We're keeping everything at bay. And now that we have fourth person, a new person, actually. Everybody welcome Rowan, I believe his name was. Let's find out. Yes, Rowan. Rowan is the newest member to the Ultra Utopia, which is in more ways than one exact fucking opposite of a utopia. But that is not what is important. What is important is that we work best. We work our hardest to make this at least kind of seem like it could have been a utopia. The first way we're going to do this is to send someone to their possible inevitable demise by sending them into a non-breathable carbon dioxide riddled shithole. So they may then construct. Hold on. There we go. They may then construct means getting rid of said carbon dioxide. Oh no, look at all the shit we have to do. Set up the zone. Alright. So prioritize that. Bat 9. But making the ladder, getting rid of all this. This is all going to be priority 9. Just because. Oh, hold up. Planter box. Go ahead and start planting wood. Just because it's probably going to be one of our biggest food supplies, really. Oh, why is it? Okay. So ultimately, based off of volume and density, that carbon isn't going to be too much of a problem coming up. Like, we're not going to have to worry about that in a sense. But if we don't keep producing enough oxygen, we will end up having to worry about it because slowly but surely running out of oxygen means more carbon dioxide is going to be creeping in. But thankfully, our joyous colonists understand the idea that if there is no oxygen in your lungs, you are fucked. So Yeah, see, there you go. Good job, Ada. Now, we are going to make as many of these as we are capable of making down here. Almost like an oxygen farm. Actually, in retrospect, it's exactly an oxygen farm. But, oh, hold up. See the problem here. Well, this is still a bit of a shit situation. There happens to be a fuckload of breathable, non-contaminated oxygen right there. I'm going to assume because there's the oxalite in here. But granted, that's just a hunch. I don't know what Joshua just ate, but that's fucking sneaky. Oh, we do need wash basins. That's true. I like pausing this game just because it kind of makes it easier to manage everything. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and you. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Currently, top priority to dig that out. Put medicine. Put in 1. We'll put in 2 wash basins, and since I know we're gonna be needing them later, we'll do med beds as well. Never mind. I guess maybe I just didn't put this at top priority. All right, yeah, that's the case. But truthfully, I think this is more important right now. And then this will go to a fat 8. All right, I guess it will go to 8 and a fuck ton of 5s because, you know, it's okay. I'm not angry at all. It's just if we can get, what is this? Oh, that's right. We need water for this. Shit. Well, tell you what. We don't have water right now, but we can have water right now. So down here, plumbing, build a pitcher pump right there. And that itself will also be at priority 9. Granted, another thing is I have not fully been able to go very far in this game, whether that's due to time owning it or lack of ability to comprehend what I'm supposed to be doing. But of course that would be my own fault. So as far as I do know, all of these have to be managed. You got your germs, which food poisoning is not want at all, actually. What is that? Slime lung, and this is food poisoning? Yeah. You got your germs, you have a farming overlay. You've just got all these overlays for the systems you can put in, and oh, that hurts. But there's all these overlays to show you kind of what's going on, what needs to be worked with, what all is okay. But I guess while we wait for everyone to slowly begin building the Ultra Utopia, I forgot to make food, god damn it. I mean, rats. Food, I forgot. And, well, since we've this going on, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 8. There we go. Very important that we start, I guess, fetching water very early. Oh, is that a puffed? Oh, these guys are great. They they fix polluted oxygen. By fix, I mean eat. So let's see. Our algae terrariums are coming along nicely. Rowan's still holding his breath, but really, who can blame him? It's good to know that we're still making them, and it's good to know that they have the common sense to run back up for oxygen. And I'm glad that they are prioritizing getting the algae terrariums going. But another thing I kind of need our little friends here to be doing is supplying all of the water. So I'd imagine that we're gonna slowly but surely see a quick change of pace in. Okay, yeah, see, look, it's getting watered. Yeah, so this will definitely help with oxygen production. At least I can only imagine it will. Um, Currently we do not have a valid food source, and that is kind of what I want. That's kind of what I want this room to be. It's just a good food source kind of area, like a almost a well, actually not almost. It's definitely going to be a kitchen, but you know, it's just kind of what I want everything to turn out to be. Uh, Insufficient resources. That's okay. That's okay. Pump that water, Rowan. Sexy, strapping young man. You do what you were set out to do. You make this ultra utopia best utopia it can be. Just don't fuck it up. There we go. Everyone is slowly but surely. Oh, hold on. Let's watch actually. Yeah, see, look, you can already see that it's working out. We're getting some oxygen down here. Granted, not much, but we are getting oxygen. That is what matters. Ultimately, I think that a farm of these. Oh, Cycle 5 report ready. Actually, hold on. Let me look into sub priority real quick. Okay. Yeah, so that's immediately after we finish all this. You guys really just sleeping on the fucking. Oh, all right. I mean, shit, if that's how you really feel. Um, well, fuck. I guess everybody's sleeping. And wakey wakey, big mistakies. We got some fucking work to do. Oh, Ada woke up with a sore back. That's not very good. You know, I mean, I can't imagine these cots are too good, but don't go getting stressed about an aching back. I mean, grow up, you fucking nerd. Everybody has an aching back. Let's see, what else? Ada, there you go. There you go, Rowan. Alright, I like that they're digging this out, and while they are digging it out, I am going to go ahead and start putting in micro mushroom. There we go. And I suppose back here, I can have a tiny battery, just for the sake of delivering power to all of these. And there we go. Right now we've got all that going. We will set that at priority 8. So if nobody else is busy, they will hopefully be working on that. And how is this coming along? Fucking swimmingly. Oh, that is beautiful. I am really glad that this was something we decided to do. Now, let's talk research. We're still working on advanced research, and of course that's acceptable. What I want to go for looking through these trees is maybe sanitization so we're not a bunch of stinky doo-doo dickheads just sopping around in our own filth. Artistic expression can probably help a lot with the whole stress aspect of everything. Ventilation can definitely help with getting oxygen from place to place in the event that we need to do that, which most of the time I've been trying to do that, and it's a bit more trouble than it's worth early game, from what I understand. Um, Advanced research is definitely one of the first things you have to get, like out of the branches, that is. But I think ultimately, between basic farming, advanced research, power regulation, plumbing, ventilation, and interior decor, this is going to be last. After advanced research, I'm going to go for power regulation, then plumbing, ventilation. Here we go. So I think that's probably the best way we can go about this so that not everybody in this colony fucking suffocates. Wait, Ada, why'd you have to stop and breathe? Oh, because she is legitimately... You couldn't have just run to the bathroom? Where is the bathroom? Okay, let's pause. I don't have a job board, and I've never actually used one to begin with, but someone needs to empty that outhouse, and I'm going to set that to priority 9, and then I'm going to have them sweep up the piss water that's just been made, because I see that as a high priority as well. Mop up your piss water, ladies and gentlemen. Let that be the fun fact we learned for today. Ada, I know you can't breathe, but I can't handle the fact that you just pissed all in our compost farm. That actually angers me. If you think you're going to be living in this fucking colony for much longer after you just did that, you're sorely mistaken. Look at that. People are getting hypothermia standing in your piss. How dare you do that? That's right. You unclog that fucking toilet. Think about what you've done while you unclogged that. Germs and disease. Of course. Of course. What is this? Germs are an invisible peril that cause disease in my duplicants. So do you mean like they would any other living being? Got it. Let's check that oxygen map one more time. Definitely a sign of improvement. Definitely. Without a doubt. Personally, I think that this is not going too bad. We're in a fairly good position oxygen-wise. Food we could certainly be doing a bit better with, but oh, we can make another person. Choose a duplicant. Strength, athletics, production. You know what? Buff, uncultured. Twinkle toes. That's not too bad. Alright, well, this guy's not good. I don't want to get Catalina. I think Meep is our best bet here. Alright, Meep. You go to your... Oh, shit, here it is. So, now on a list of sub-priorities, since we need food, these are now our all-time highs. I'm confused as to why they dug through the ground, but I'm just gonna have them replace that with tile. And quick, because, well, at least quick for this one, because honestly, I don't get why they broke that. That doesn't make sense to me. But oh wait, that's right. There's 5 of us now. Damn it, I'm always one step behind. Alright, go to cot. Meep, it's okay. Okay, so what? There's no oxygen. Get over it. Get over yourself. And now that we can make algae terrariums, we could build one down here to just some oxygen with. Sub priority 8. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least we've all got breathing room, am I right? Kind of. Yeah, look at that. This is coming along nicely. I'm very happy with the outcome of this so far. With these taking away carbon dioxide, slowly just making more oxygen. Yeah, definite great progress. This part down here will definitely need to be worked on. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Let's see. How is our research coming along? Like, how far along are... Okay, yeah, we'll be done soon. Because we can get this done, then that means that we can move on to more important matters, such as, well, our food crisis. This will be fixed here. And I suppose just more so what to do about everything else being everywhere. There's natural gas. Hey, look at some chlorine. Yeah. Find a use. We can find a use. Oh, what just happened? There we go. Using the power of medical science. I'm gonna switch this to a quick 9 priority. Just because I feel like it would be a wise idea to... Oh, hold up. Stations? Alright. Now this is the future. And I feel like this jobs board would come in handy, but I kind of want to put that somewhere. You know what? Right here. That's not too bad. So we'll have that supercomputer, but immediately start power regulation research, because that gets us a bigger battery and therefore better power. But for now, we're gonna build this tiny battery. I'm aware of the food shortage. Yeah, that is something going on. Alright, so supercomputer, all that. So far, we really aren't doing that bad. Oh, hey, look, our mealwood is ready for harvest. Speaking of things being ready for harvest. Okay, so... alright, well... Wait, can I not copy paste this one? Alright, well, I guess we're... We are in the middle of a food shortage, which is just a bit displeasing. So... Oh, shit. She's a quick research. Oh, that's right. Ellie's fucking wildly good at research. So, let's see. What else can we do right now? Harvest, definitely. On these. Probably be worrisome. Well, not worrisome, but I believe it's understood what I mean. Doing a lot of shit with a lot of resources that I technically don't have. Oh, hey, awesome. Let's see. We can't just not be doing research. That would be silly of us. Let's do some sanitation. Okay, I don't know why that didn't hit me. We'll make a lavatory because I believe that triumphs over an outhouse. A shower definitely improves it. A sink and mesh tiles. That's cool, I guess. Um, we could probably use a decontamination deodorizer. Um, you know what? Yeah. I think that ultimately going down the path to stopping contamination, and then we can get filtration after that, and with that we can filter out unwanted gases and unwanted pollutants in favor of better things, such as, so like what this really means, at least how I assume it's going to work, is with this liquid filter. Actually, we'll start with the gas filter because it's the same thing. But with the filters, oh, but hey, everybody's got a bed tonight. There we go. And I believe we are slowly going to be making food once again. Uh, let's see. I didn't really plan to stream for too long tonight. It's actually 3:03 in the morning where I am, and I'm tired as all hell. It's time to reprioritize everything. Let's put these back down to a 5. I'm gonna put this to a 6, just so it's stated that this should be kept up for the sole purpose of really making sure that we don't, well, die. And I'm gonna set this back down to a 5 because I feel like running on that all day stresses people. And well, actually, research is something I do want to be stressed, so. And currently, right now, just building everything over here in general. So, oh, there you go. Building the wires and all that. And once this job board is built, which it has been built, all right. It should pause the game. We can. Oh, actually, we have to do this. Let's see. Apprentice architect. Apprentice miner. Who here has the highest dig? Okay, so Joshua. Actually, Joshua likes this. And we can have. To learn something. Meep is qualified to do this, and that works for me. General engineer. Rowan is passionate about it. Farmhand. Meep would also like to learn. Research, though, is definitely gonna be for Ellie. All right, so nobody's unemployed. No, I'm gonna turn that off. So currently, everything is going swimmingly, or splendid, to put it in a rapier way. This is at priority 6, right? Okay, yes. So, what is currently happening? You know what? Let's just make it Let's just make it mush bars instead. Because currently we do not have enough stuff to keep making lice loaf. There we go. Okay, so cool. Uh, Next we need to get someone who is. Hmm. Okay, well that's good. Um, Once we get another new person, I'm sure that we'll be able to figure this out, and we can definitely get a farmhand. I mean, because come on, in a colony like this, who doesn't want to be a farmer? No, I fucking wouldn't. Uh, distillation. Refined slime into algae produces clean water from polluted water. What's more important? That's that's really good. Um, what about this? Okay, how do I control gas flow on or off using automation? Well, that's good. These are transit tubes, so this is more like transport down this branch. This is like temperature regulation. Um, let's see. Renewable energy generates exceptional electric power using pressurized scalding steam. Outputs significantly cooler steam than it receives. Air pressure beneath this building must be higher than pressure above for. That's also really good. Um, Valve miniaturization, oil well. All right, well, we have to find oil if we want to use an oil well. Fossil fuels, of course. Um, Agriculture and then ranching. So, oh, okay, so this is like a different kind of branching where that works. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, yeah, we got this. There's not a chance in hell that any of us could possibly fail right now. Truthfully, I believe that we are gonna pull through for at least a good while on this one. And just I suppose fix a few little things to be nitpicked for. Let's go ahead and start putting some floors in. You know, build a bear this bitch. Uh, see. Everyone seems to be in pretty good positions. Uh, Plumbing, still working on that. Okay, so that's great. Hmm. But right now we need a farmhand. Um, and then after we get all this done, build with rooms increases duplicate speed. Okay. Oh, are we still having a food shortage? Oh, right. Um, well, if we're still having a food shortage, maybe it's time to up this to a fat 8. And I don't know why all of this is at level it's at. Fetching water, I know about that. But polluted water, I should probably read it. Polluted water emits polluted oxygen and can accelerate the spread of disease through your base. Small accidents can be cleaned up by clicking and dragging with the mouse. While larger bodies may be worth filtering, polluted water also stress out duplicates that come in contact with it, so it's best removed quickly to colonies. Alright. Whatever's going on over here, we need to fix it. I'm surprised that like outhouse cleaner isn't a specific job. Oh, everybody's sleeping. Well, hot damn. Honestly, for the from the short hour we've been doing this, I would say we've made pretty good progress in a pretty good direction. We've currently got 5 colonists, all of which are perfectly healthy and resistant to bacteriums immune system wise. Only 30% stress is as a maximum for anybody, and that's only Meep. Now, what could have Meep so stressed is beyond me. Maybe Meep's just naturally a stressful person. At the same time, though, not really my job to give a shit. My job to make sure everybody survives. And keeps breathing, which is, I suppose, a part of survival, but we really don't have time to sit and argue about that. A moment of 150 kilograms. Hmm. Yeah, we should probably prioritize this food for a damn good minute. How are we generating insufficient oxygen? Oh, hey, cool. Alright, so we fixed all that. And then, let's start thinking. Alright, well, Abyssalite does not look like it's going to be broken down anytime soon. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11. Okay, got it. Got it. So, um, basically what my plan is separate these rooms into 12s. The sole purpose of, oh, damn it, we should probably put a tile there pretty soon. That's alright. Now I understand why he's stressed. He's the shitter cleaner. Um, why it is that Ellie is doing that instead of researching right now? This isn't research top priority. Oh, shit, no. Building it was a top priority. Alright, go fuck it up, Ellie. Could we possibly... I think I'm kind of confused about is... Okay, well... There's that. How do I get them to start carrying things? Oh, I had to check it. That makes sense. Oh, here comes person number 6. Wanted a rancher? We did not get a rancher at all, actually. But we did get someone interested. Trypophobia, they can't dig. We need a cook as well. Um, actually, hang on. Oh, we're looking for farming, or actually, no. More importantly, we're looking for farming because ranching just seems like it's a bit later game. Bunhee, looking to operate, dig and build. I'm gonna have to say that nails is our best option here. So I think that power, much so. Actually, we're gonna set that to like a solid 7. Just because I feel like if you set it to 9, everybody freaks out and panics, and it stresses out your survivors. But hey, let's check on that oxygen. Definitely an improvement, but we could definitely be improved. So, um, holy shit. I don't know when those 9 happened, but it's a damn good thing they did. I'm gonna assume we're done now. Nope. I've been terribly mistaken. Um, Now, I'm not trying to be that guy. What the fuck are you doing, Nils? You're gonna suffocate. Yeah, look at that. Inhaling, exhaling. All he's doing is you are breathing in carbon dioxide, you fucking maniac. This is how people die. It is undeniably gonna lead to the death of you, Nails. And you just got here. How are you gonna die in 2 fucking seconds of getting here? That is actually a really good thing that I should probably invest in. Let's see. Wait, hang on. What is this? Take polluted dirt down into fertilizer, which we can then combine with the later distillers. You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually. Build compost right here. What are we doing on research? Alright. Well, we're gonna be done with that in no time. And then once we are done with that, we can go to filtration. And then, I would like to prioritize this room. I would also like to just identify the audacity of this bitch. Doing, you fucking, you realize that I want you to take the other route, right? That's not just me. Oh shit. No, never mind. We're good. Okay, so they've got their priorities in order. We're all right. Oh hey, and on the bright side, now I think we're storing food again instead of just making it to eat it. Oh, run, run! Don't shit yourself. That would be awful. All right, here's the plan. Once all this shit is done, doing this for about an hour now. I think I'm about ready to head to bed at this point. The only reason I even really hopped on tonight was just to see if the new microphone worked, and I suppose overall just make sure that we can get a bit more quality in the stream. Um, possible face cam, maybe in the distant future, but right now I'm just not seeing any reason for it. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Something just happened. No research focus. Oh, okay, so we completed sanitization. Research. Now going to filtration and soon distillation. Then eventually we will make an apothecary. We'll get hand sanitizer. Pharma chamber. Melting smart storage. Eventually we're gonna be pretty fucking good. We'll be dead set. So for now, this is all I'm gonna be doing for tonight. Uh maybe I'll hop on again tomorrow. Probably stream a little bit longer. Um it appears that nobody has actually tuned in to watch this the whole time. But honestly, that's kind of expected. Doing shit like this don't really get people to show up at fucking what, 3:30 in the morning. All right, well, either way, that's not what's important. I'm gonna wait till nighttime hits for all these fellas. Listen, um, oh, need, need to get rid of it. Actually, no, wash basins are like shitty showers. Okay, so I was thinking this is something way different. We're gonna go ahead and just do that. It's good that everything is slowly starting to come back together, though. So I'll take a look at that oxygen one more time. We're getting there. We're getting there. Um, for the base, mechanized airlock. I would love one of those. Lavatory. Um, like out of showers, like a locker room almost. Um, so like to carries liquid between outputs and intakes. So let's see. I think that'll work. I'm not really sure actually. It's just occurred to me that I skipped past cycle 11. Well, we're going to save this. Oh, we're going to save it right here. The Ultra Utopia will continue on. Um, Viva la Revolution, whatever the fuck. Thank you to those who tune in and view this. View is greatly appreciated, and I'm thankful to see anybody really getting a kick out of this, because what it's really all about is having a good time doing it. But alright, yeah, that's end of the stream. Bye.